सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
Theo, say what's in your heart today. You will not get another chance like this. They smirked, entering the office. Yes, sir, they said politely. He was busy going through some file. Bring me a coffee, he said, looking into his eyes, causing Theo to at his place. Mm, sir, did you see your mail? They asked hesitantly. Why? He asked confused. Please check it, they murmured, lowering his head. What is this? They shuddered, hearing his groan. Sir, they informed they could feel his heart beating due to anxiety. They bring me a coffee. He ignored his answer. His mind was already jumping because of Kai, and Theon was working as in. I'm no more your assistant, they said, looking away, not wanted to see his expression. What? What did you say? He asked, shocked. Uh, I am not more an employee here. Theon repeated. Really? He juggled with Theon. Really was something. Yes. But you're my wife, he said, leaning back on his chair. Huh? They were surprised by his change of tone, as well as topic. Are you not? He asked, raising his brows and removing his. I. I. A wife's responsibility is to take care of his husband's needs. Is it? He started standing up from his chair, causing Tay to back, speechless. I'll come later, they turned as he saw him moving toward him. 1 minute, 1 minute, wife. He pulled Theo back, grabbing his arm, and he yelped in surprise. I need to go. They stirred, causing space between them, but his hold was strong. He pulled him again, shaking his arm around his waist, and he shivered visibly. Now that you are not my employee anymore, I don't need to act, do I? He whispered, putting his forefinger below his chin, the glove on his clothes. He had never been so close to any other male except his father and brother. They could feel his hand lightly squeezing his wrist. His bloody clone was enough to block Theong's senses. What are, what are you talking about? I don't understand, they said with difficulty, trying to push him back, but his little posture was useless in front of his Hulk figure. I have not said anything like rocket science, wife, that you don't understand. He turned his chocolate brown look behind his ear. Leave me. They moved his face toward other direction and he struck his soft cheek with his thumb. Look here, he commanded. making him look into his eyes by grabbing his chin. You really have a beautiful eyes. They smiled, tracing his eyes with his thumb, and he closed them instantly. He could feel his leg would wobble on his warm touch. For the first time ever, they felt butterflies in his stomach. He was playing with his mind, and that too. You know, I want to do something really bad. They heard him saying softly as his thumb moved toward his ear. Since the day you started, make me feel different, Jungkook added, touching his earring. The young closeness was doing thing to him he had never felt before. I think I'm falling for you, Mr. John Theon. He started placing his lips on Theon's earring, and when his tickle his soft cheeks, Jungkook's lips stretched into a beautiful smile, feeling his two caught in his tiny fist. He moved back, cupping his face with one hand, the other tightly wrapped around his back. His heart swelled, eyes has flushed face. He wanted to feel all the features with his lips, but it will probably cause they to faint. He chuckled deeply, leaving him, and they opened his eyes still, capturing the situation. It was a ball for the blue for him. It's good that you resigned on your own. I was going to make you do the same thing. He smirked, wearing his glasses. I can't afford to have any pets roaming around my wife, can I? Jungkook added, sitting on his chair, and they, his eyebrow, not understanding his single word. In fact, they was not even hating him. His mind was still stuck on his previous. They could feel his touch, grip on his wrist, his claw in the air. After blinking his eyes numerous times, he turned to run towards the door. Careful, wifey. They heard his laugh behind him. What what was that? They entered his cabin, placing his hand on his fast beating heart. What happened to him? He was alright in the morning. His anger from was better. They went, putting his face in his hands. Does he not feel shy? They blushed, remembering his word. He was not in a state to offer them in his office. But now he had all the time to think about his husband word. I think I'm falling for you, Mr. John Theon. They smiled unconsciously, understanding his word. Theon, why are you smiling? Have you forget your insult already? He slapped his forehead. You really have a beautiful eyes. He blushed again after a while, remembering his words. Theon, what is this behavior? He stood up, realizing what he was doing and that it was unacceptable.